Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video, and I believe this will be on the Dovetail Games sale event. So hello, thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a slot to play some Train Sim World 5, and we're going to be in the Adventure here, the class 710 on the Goblin line, the Gospel Oak to Barking line, but now to Barking Riverside. So let's get the train set up. And then we'll head over to Barking Riverside. So we've got about an hour. So we're doing an ECS move to begin with to Barking Riverside. And then from there, I think this forms the 601 back to Gospel Oak. So we'll do a nice little circuit. Right, set you to normal. Get the key on. There we go, set that to secure. Lights. Tail lights, set that to off. I know it's on auto, which means it will likely be off, but if it's like the class 377s, don't trust auto, because auto might mean they'll just turn on when they shouldn't. Head marker lights day, that's fine. So we're 4 coaches. Are we 4? Yeah, 4 car. Click that. Hang on. Let's turn that off and turn it back on again. There you go, 5 Juliet 06. Cool, and we've got a few more seconds. We'll set the DRA as well. Click that down. But yeah, this is the 710. So we're at Wood Grange Park at the moment. I assume this comes from one of the depots within sort of the Great Eastern Main Line area. So down here, don't know. It comes from somewhere, this one. In fact, this one might actually even come from Barking, but then turn around and go back from here. Possibly. A few more seconds though. Good horn to it. Although we've probably just woken up everybody in those houses there at 5:45 in the morning. So they're not going to be happy. But it's all good. But yeah, this route is on sale within the event. Let me see how much it is on sale. We have got the list here of some of the prices. Yeah, according to this, it should be about 35%. Let's get the right. We've got the signal, we've got the road, so let's take that off, and let's get going. Barking Riverside. Yeah, it should be around sort of 35%. So I mean, I'm sure the official figures will be on the store. You'll see them. But yeah, it's on sale. Right, let's go. Let's leave. I'm gonna turn up the audio a bit as well. Crank it up. As just before this, I was on Flight Sim, so everything on there is just really loud. And we had a green as well. So once we get to Barking Riverside, we'll have a little look around the station, have a look at the sort of route map, etc. And then, well then, I think we're the 601 off of there, back to Gospel Oak. Or if we're not the 601, we'll take the 601 out. Which we should have plenty of time for. Right, double yellow. Next station along is Barking, which is a very cool station. As you can sort of see, like the C2C signage. There's no C2C in the game. That being another train operator, and you can also see the District and Hammersmith and City line. Or you can see the track work. Right, let's pop the brakes on. We've got a single yellow. So there's probably something ahead of us at Barking. It's nice and steady. And again, thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a slot to show off the Goblin. But I had lots of options of what route to drive and what train to drive, but I thought, you know what, let's do Goblin. London Overground, 7:10. It's modern. Let's do it. I thought I could do something like Brighton Main Line again, or East Coast Way, but then we always do that. So something a little bit different. Single yellow, so let's speed up. I think the next signal's at the end of the platform at Barking. And also, if you are new to Train Sim World, you might be like, hang on, where's the HUD? Yeah, you can play like that, but I know this route all right, so we're playing it like that. That's sort of my style of playing. And we got a yellow again, so that's good. Through Barking we go. Oh, there's another 710 over that side. So one of the more principal stations on the route. And it's a double yellow. So I wonder, I wonder what we're following then. Are we following a freight train maybe, or another overground service? Because maybe that will form the 601. Don't know. And we got 12 minutes to get to Barking Riverside. I think it's what, 4 minutes or so from here, so we should be okay. See another yellow up ahead, another double yellow. Oh, green now, even better. I believe that's our signal, yeah. Obviously signals are usually on the left side or above centre, but that's a bit of a funny one as it's over to that side. This is the fastest part of the route, so 60 miles an hour. And again, just to emphasise, you can play the route like this, but I just like having the HUD off. Makes it look, well, better. And it's something you can do once you've done a route loads and loads of times. You can quite easily get off the HUD, give it a go. I recommend it. If you've played a route over and over again, get the HUD off and see how you get on. And if you know the route well, you don't have to concentrate that much more. There's a freight train there, 66, the shed. That is not included with this route. Yeah, the 66 isn't included. On this route, I think it's just the 710 you get. I think my memory serves me correctly there. I think, yeah, it's just the 710. And all of the other trains you see are all from other DLC. But then you've also got a Ripple Lane yard, which is here. So again, if you do have some other DLCs, I'm trying to think where it comes from on this route, the freight. There's so many different routes of freight on now. Is it Southeastern High Speed? It may be Southeastern High Speed, which then gives you the freight on here. Right, round we go. Much then there's various ways you can get freight on this route. I think Cargo Line Volume 2 gives you some extra services on here as well. So there's a few different ones. Round we go. Yeah, so we'll have around, probably by the time we're in there, about 5 minutes. Switch ends, and then head back to, or head to Gospel Oak. Which is it's not like a massive, like there's not a massive station either end of the route. I mean it's London, northeast London, quite suburban, not completely central. So yeah, you're not going into like a massive terminus either end of the route. Although you've got, I mean, this part we're on now, Barking to Barking Riverside, is fairly new. I think it was June 2023 it opened in real life. So this is a rather new part of the route. Hence the reason why everything looks new. Oh. Some workers on the line there, or near the line. Yeah, we'll see which one's the 601. Might be us. Or it might be that one there on the left. Nice and steady up to the buffer stop. Buffers don't like to be eaten. It's a very easy train to drive as well. It's the same handle for power and brake. Cool, and it wants us to unlock the doors. DRA on, which you put on when you're sort of at a red light or here, or if you leave the cab. Shut down, key out. Yeah, that should be that. Do that. So that to tell. Well, that should deregister itself. There we go. That's that cab shut down. So we'll head to the other side and then get ready for 601. Yep, all good. Return to free roam. And what's the 601? Oh, this is the 618. Oh, that's that one there on that side. Okay, well, we can have a little wander. There's the overground map. So we're there. So yeah, Barking Riverside Pier stop. Your pier for the sort of Thames Clipper service. Yeah, it's quite cool to see this though. It's quite a big network, isn't it? The overground, from sort of how it started to how it is now. It's yeah, grown quite substantially. The bit I want to see in the game is the South London line from West Croydon and Crystal Palace up to Dalston. Or Dalston Junction or Highbury and Islington. That would be, yeah, that's what I'd like to see in the game at some point. And also the West London line, which is this bit here from Clapham up to Wilston. That would be cool. And we've actually got this bit in the game already. Euston up to Watford Junction. We've got that already. That's part of the West Coast Main Line South route, which is a good reason to get this route. Because if you get this route, you then get the 710 on the West Coast Main Line South. So you basically, by having this route, you then unlock another route. If you've got the West Coast Main Line South route. Yeah, that then gives you the Watford DC trains up to Watford Junction. And also on this route, a cool little thing, you've got, can we call it? You've got lifts. So if you're a bit of a lift enthusiast, that probably is a thing as well. Yeah, you can go in the lifts, which are Stanner lifts. And down we go. Lift Sim World ground floor. Yeah, cool little things you can do like that. Yeah, Barking Riverside Station, which yeah, is new, or at least about a year and a half old, so new. Let's take the stairs this time, and then we'll get into our 710, which at least will be perfect. By the time the service is ready to begin, by the time we get to Gospel Oak, it will be basically bang on an hour, so perfect. Tail lights are all set. Let's pop in this one. We'll get the doors unlocked from this end. Secure. Let's unlock the doors and turn that off. Make sure the tail lights are on this end. On. Yeah, cool. Right, that's that end sorted. Let's head through. And the doors on this train, I think after about 30 seconds, they auto close, but they don't lock. So the doors will be shut, but they won't be locked. So people can still go up to them and open them. Which is, I think it was the first time we saw that within Tranquil World on this train. There's quite a lot of sort of modern trains will sort of, the doors will lock, or not lock but close after a certain amount. Here we go. After a certain amount of time, they'll just close, but they're not locked. You can still open them. like that. That's quite cool. 5:58, so the service begins in 2 minutes. Right, let's get that open. TPWS, AWS, Vigilance and DSD. These are optional, you don't need to put these on. But UK safety systems aren't... It basically, when it beeps at you, or dings at you, or whatever, just press circle, or B, or Q, or if you're on PC. And that's about it. Just get that one there. Go. Cool. Right, now we're key on. Yeah, we'll want to take that over. 601. Key on. Set that to secure, which is neutral.
TPWS and AWS
Operational. Set the DRA because we've got the red light ahead of us. And I don't know, it might not allow us to register the GSMR yet. Yeah, it might. Yeah, it doesn't let us. Doesn't recognise the head code yet. Which in real life you would have to do it manually, but we don't have that in the game at the moment. GSMR is still automatic. Let's set the lights. So we'll set them to day. Yeah, then we're basically ready to go. Once we get time and signal. Let's pop out first. This might confuse people, but we're gonna, yeah. So you can tell the doors are still unlocked. We don't have interlock. So interlock is when all of the doors are shut and they're locked. So they're locked. Train can go. But we can tell they're not because this, a bill light. This is, I know it's coming on the Steam store page, isn't it? And we're going into all these details and stuff like that. But I suppose it's good to know in real life. Actually, it's good to know in real life. So if you're watching this as someone who doesn't really know trains, it's good to know for real life. But yeah, in the UK, if the doors are unlocked, this orange light, which is usually sort of at the middle of the carriage, will be lit. Well, let's get in because it's about to start. And when it's not lit, the doors are locked. So if you see it's unlit and you're sort of trying to rush for a train, it's probably locked and ready to go. But yeah, that's known as a bill light. Body side indicator light, or external orange hazard light, as they like to call it now. But bill light, everybody calls it bill light. So when that's on, it means the doors are unlocked, or at least one of the doors, or yeah, something's unlocked in that coach. So people can still come up to it and get it open. There you go. Very pleasant interior on these trains though. I've not been on the 710, but I have been on the, was it the 345, which is the Elizabeth line trains, which are very, very similar to this. Apart from you've got some sort of 2+2 seats, which face in the direction of travel. Cool. There's the train we left earlier, still sat there. And we have got the road, so let's get the DRA off. Yeah, that's all locked and good. Yeah, so we're good to go in the next 15 seconds, I'd say. Yeah, a few more seconds and we get going. And I assume we are going to be all stops as well. Yeah, I think you'd be hard pressed to find a service which is like fast on this route. They're all just sort of all stops. Right, doors are locked. We have interlock. So let's get going. Let's begin the journey to Gospel Oak. Still got those workers down there. Always give a little blast at your horn if there's any workers about. The Orange Army. There we go. We're out of there. We're on the move. So yeah, all of this area is a new development, so that's why it's quite... There's not a lot there. There's not a lot here. Yeah, it's all sort of a new development. Oh, there's another service waiting to fill our space. Right, colleague. Oh yeah, we should be able to go up to 40 as well. Yeah, let's get that up now. Now we're clear of the points and the crossover. So what we got now? We got Barking. Yeah, we got Barking, Woodgrange Park, Wanstead Park. I always forget these ones. Is it Leytonstone High Road, Leyton Midland Road, Walthamstow Queens Road. I might have got the Leyton ones in the wrong order. Black Horse Road, South Tottenham, Haringey Green Lanes, Crouch Hill, Upper Holloway, and then Gospel Oak. I think that's all of them. Easy to get mixed up with the Leytonstone or Leytonstone ones. I like the way you can tell this bit's new as well, with like the sort of concrete there, and like it looks new and feels new. Then you get back to sort of the old bit. And you get up to 50. There you go. It's quite weird because it's 50 if you're going towards Barking, but if you're going back the other way, it's 60. We got a warning for our neutral section as well. There we go. At a gentle 50 miles per hour as we head along. Slowly. Well, not that slow, is it really? 50 miles an hour is alright. So when it's like 20 miles an hour, that's like, oh, that's too slow. Just whack that up. Cool. But yeah, to those of you who don't really know the game that well, there are... Is there over 100? No, there's not over 100 routes. There's tens. There's tens of routes. There's probably got 40, 50 routes now in the game. In the US, Germany, the UK. We got France. One route in France. We got Austria in the game. We got Switzerland in the game. Forgetting anything else? I think that's all of the countries in the game. Oh, we got Canada as well. Yeah, Canada, good old Oakville subdivision. So there's a fair few more countries in the game now. I'm trying to think if I've forgotten any other country. Oh, the Netherlands. The Netherlands is coming soon, or at least coming at some point, which is the Zwolle to Groningen route. Groningen, something like that. So yeah, more countries are on the way. Right, so we're looking for the stop marker. Which it really is not far up on this route. That was quite a sudden stop. I didn't realise it was actually that close along. But there we are. That will do. This is Barking. 710 car stop. And then Woodgrange Park after this, where we started from. Already 20 minutes ago or so. It's gone quick. And let's go. It does say wait until 6 or 8:30. But I mean, if the bar's already at the top, you can get the doors shut and go like 10-20 seconds early. As on this route, you really have got to try and be on the ball, as the timetable's quite tight. Let's go. Back up to 45. Just say it's probably what the average on the route 45, or at least on this half of the route. Gets a bit slower out towards South Tottenham. And has anyone been on this route in real life? The Goblin line. So it's quite not really. It's not really a major route really. Yeah, not like a proper major route. Like you've got some London overground routes which are quite, you know, major. The Watford DC. I'd say the West London line, yeah, and some of the ones up towards Enfield and out that way are quite sort of busy, crowded overground routes. Whereas I think this one's slightly more laid back. I mean, it was only what until as recent as 2017, 2016. This was diesel, a diesel overground service. So it's one of those routes which is sort of lesser priority on the overground list. But the cool thing about it though is it's an end-to-end run. Yeah, 2 Juliet 04 Barking Riverside to Gospel Oak with the sort of new map thingamajiggy. Yeah, you can sit on the same train all day on this route. Like we could sit on this train probably until what, 11 PM. And that's like you don't hear much of the DSD on this route. In fact, I'm trying to think if I've actually ever heard the DSD whilst driving the 710. Because on this route you're constantly, you know, touching the controls. Because the beeping which was going on there is when you don't touch the controls for a certain amount of time. But on this route there's so many stations and so many different speed limits, you're sort of constantly doing the controls. Yeah, this is Woodgrange Park. See our little stop marker up there. There we go. Yeah, that was a much nicer stop. Here we go. This is Woodgrange Park, and then Wanstead Park after this. Another not in service one, doing like the same as what we were doing. Yeah, so yeah, I think they do come up from Barking. I think they come up from Barking, so they get stabled. Yeah, this one was in platform 1, wasn't it? So it's come up to Woodgrange Park to then go back. Right, door shut. And let's go. Have a night. There's lots of yeah, the station models on this route are really nice. And some of the stations, yeah, are really quite nice looking. They all look a bit different. Like you get some routes where the stations are all a bit samey, whereas on here they're all just really different. Lots of variety. Back up to 45 once the back of the train passes the 45 board. There we go. Right, we'll whack that up. Well, I think fairly soon it then drops back down to 40. Oh, not a lot further. Yeah, you can see it here. Is that, yeah, 40? I hope it's 40. Yeah, 40. And not too far along to Wanstead Park. And 45 already. A tiny little 5 miles an hour change. Let's start slowing down. The thing about this route, which may be fairly surprising, is there's a lot of freight on this route. Like a lot of freight. There was one sitting behind us on the empty run to Barking Riverside. I mean, this route is sort of, think of it sort of as the M25 for trains. So anything sort of coming from Essex or from sort of the docks in East London will probably run on this route. As once we get to Gospel Oak, you can connect to what, the Midland Main Line. Is it Midland Main Line? Hang on. Where can we connect to? You know, I think it does go onto the Midland Main Line. I think. Yeah. Yeah, you can connect to the Midland Main Line and then also the North London line, which then goes basically is like the M25 as well. So it goes right round the edge. So you get a lot of freight on this. So it's not just Gospel to Barking Riverside passenger constantly. There's a few other bits and pieces. There's the route map. So you can see all the different sort of main lines and lines sort of all intersecting with this route. It's quite a lot. Right, we've got interlock. So let's go. And we're off. Cool. So we're quite high up on this section of the route, but then once we get to Walthamstow, we then sort of drop right down. Yeah, for this bit we're sort of above everybody's houses. You can be a bit snoopish and look and see what the gardens are like. Let's crack on into this. Yeah, this is not. You can see the London skyline over there. Don't know how well you can see that on the video. And you've got Canary Wharf over there. Yeah, this is North East London. Which isn't really, well, it's not my area of expertise. I'm from the south coast of the UK or of England. So for me, it's all about third rail, Electrostars. That's my sort of thing. Come on, where's the next stop? It's coming up soon. There it is. The little orange sort of waiting shelter. Gave that away. This is one of the later. There's a freight train. Here's one of the later stops. Oh, it's a skeleton one as well. Sort of loads of well, meant to have containers on it, but well, would have containers on it when it goes back. Yeah, lots of different and cool freight you can see on here. Here we are. Yeah, Leytonstone High Road. Again, on time, so good. How many people when you get? Doors are about to close. Get them shut. And then Leighton Midland Road next. That'll be the next one along. There we go. Right, and we're off. get going. And again, thanks all for watching. I'm sure if you're watching on the Dovetail event, the Steam sales, I'm sure there's some very good sales, so do have a look. And sales usually are quite good sort of around winter time, aren't they? The winter sale. Swap that up. Some good goodies before Christmas. Okay, wipe that up. I set at 45 again. And you can see, no, it's not. No, not just yet. I don't think so. A little warning there for the leafs on the line. Serious thing it is. It sounds silly, but leafs on the line are actually quite a big thing. Where the leaf then goes onto the railhead, gets crushed by the train, it then creates like a slippery substance. Hence the reason why, which is another DLC, the railhead treatment train then sprays it all off. Get a bit close to the edge there. So this is an area of low adhesion. Nah, we've done better there. This is it's Leighton Midland Road, this one. Yeah, the station's only just about fit the coaches in, like just. Right, doors shut. And then Walthamstow Queens Road next. Should be the next one along. Yeah. And let's get going. We got interlock. Let's go. Oh yeah, the GSMR. Oh, hang on. No, apparently we're already registered. Okay, I don't know. Let's leave that. That's going up nicely. So we should drop down fairly soon. Soonish. And we go through we literally go through go through the heart of, right through the middle of like a nature reserve. Or wetlands, yeah, wetlands. The Hackney, is it Hackney Wetlands? Something along those lines, but we go through that. So sort of from very sort of built up and urban to just going through the middle of, well, almost like the countryside, almost. So I've got that coming up fairly soon. Yeah, we drop down now. So it should be coming up to Walthamstow Queens Road. So one of those other sort of new, cool looking bits of track. With the concrete keeping the track where it should be. Here we are. And again, just another lovely looking station. Which this DLC is fairly recent. Yeah, a recently-ish released DLC. This one was March. Yeah, this came out in March of 2024. So yeah, fairly recent in sort of the grand scheme of things. Yeah, that was much nicer. Here we go. Walthamstow Queens Road. Try and get a nice photo at some point as well. And still on time. So they're every 15 minutes along here. 6:38 is the next one. Right, door shut. And then let's go. Black Horse Road is up next. So yeah, a bit about myself. Yeah, a bit about myself. Yeah, British Ace on YouTube. We do plenty of Train Sim World. It's the main game. As well, trains are my main interest in real life. I wouldn't. What's the best word in? I'm not like. I'm trying to think the best way to describe myself when it comes to sort of trains. Like I'm not. What's the best way to put it? Yeah, I suppose I don't go out travelling on the trains. You know, in all my free time and note down all the train numbers and stuff like that. I'm not sort of that into trains in the sense of, I suppose going out train spotting every day and at the local station, etc. Not sort of that in depth. I just like the sort of simulator side of it, and well, so it's just the running of trains really. No, that's not a great way to describe it. But I suppose I wouldn't go out. I'm not sort of as no, screw it. We'll forget that. But yeah, that's my sort of main interest. So yeah, sort of trains and buses, my sort of thing. But yeah, trains I'm not like really in depth like some people where they go out travelling every weekend on different trains and go out to local stations etc. every weekend or every day to watch trains. I'm not like that in depth into it. Yeah. Right, let's get the door shut. And let's get going. It is South Tottenham next. Although saying that, I say I don't go on trains every day, but I do. I sort of like travelling every day. That is it. That's my real work role for a company in the south. It's a conductor, but not quite a conductor. They're called onboard supervisors. That's what I do for real life work. So I am travelling on trains all day. But it's good fun. And then prior to that, I worked on the platforms as a train dispatcher. So those bats you see them waving in the air, I did that. For anyone who doesn't or know trains well. Now we come down to 20. So yeah, this is the wetlands we're going through at the moment. There we go, it comes down nicely. Yeah, it's quite sort of a tranquil, peaceful place, and then after this we're straight back into all the built up area again. Oh, let's actually get a photo as well. Doesn't have to be like fantastic, but simple. Yeah, that would do actually. Let's do that. Yeah, that would do. Cool. Quite cool. Over the little river and over. We've got the canal over there. Looks like some sort of canal. Oh no, this is the canal. Yeah, this is the canal. Yeah, 20 miles an hour across here. That means speed back up to 45. And let's weigh that up. Cool, so South Tottenham is the next stop along. And we've got to slow down, was it 30 or so for that? Got a warning there for a neutral section. So I can't remember the neutral section between Barking, Riverside and Barking. We saw the warning for it, but I don't know if we saw the sort of the sign where it begins. I think we would have missed it. Yeah, here's the neutral section here. So we're sort of, well, no power, no brake at the moment. You sort of hear where the sort of the power sort of momentarily goes. And this is South Tottenham we're coming into, which is a very beautiful little station with the old signal box there as well. So right down the end. Cool. And yeah, we only just about fit in here, so the stop marker's like right at the end of the platform. Yeah, look at that, only just. Alright, at this station as well, you could even go in their little allotment there as well. Or the little station garden plant thing, you can actually go in there. There's a collectible down there. Which is a Goblin. Goblin collectible. Surprise, surprise. Right, door's shut. And it's, yeah, Haringey Green Lanes next. Yeah. Full, oh, hang on. No, we're alright. Oh, no, we're fine. Flicked it into off by accident. Right, let's go. Up to 30. Cool. But especially going back to describing my level of enthusiasm for trains, I'm still trying to find the best way to put it, really. But yeah, I suppose I'm not like enthusiastic enough to go, yeah, and watch trains every day at the local station or at the local footbridge. Yeah, not sort of that level. Probably like the level below that, whatever that is. Although recently we had a steam train come through the local, so I went to see that. But sort of everyday running, I probably wouldn't go and see. Yeah, I don't know what level that is, but yeah, whatever level that is. I'm sure it's good fun though to those who do go and watch the trains every day. Fair enough. Let's pop that up. At the 30 miles an hour. It's like one of those bits of track where it's like, why is it 30 here? Like, it could easily be 45. But no, 30. And it stays as 30 for a little while as well. So we're getting there. So we haven't got many stops left now. It's been 50 minutes almost already. That's gone quick. It's gone very quick. Alright, let's drop the speed. This is Haringey Green Lanes. Which again is a fairly tight platform. Don't think it has much as South Tottenham in, I'm literally only just about fit in there. Cool. This is Haringey Green Lanes. Sounds like quite a posh place, doesn't it? Where do you live? Haringey Green Lanes. Like a bit of an industrial estate that side. Was that maybe some sort of shopping centre or meant to be? What's over that side? Just houses. I don't know. Who's from this area? What's it like? Let's get the doors shut. And up next will be Crouch Hill. Let's go. So up to 30 again. Although we are coming up to the section of the routes where we go under the East Coast main line. So if you've got, what is it, the East Coast main line route, the 700 DLC and Brighton main line, you can see some AI crossing over the bridge here. I think the Flying Scotsman, that's another one. So if we're lucky, we might see an Azuma going over. I think it's this. Is it this one here? Let's fly along. Yeah. So this is the East Coast main line, which you can see AI for. So you've got Haringey Station there. Let's have a look on the map. Anything on the way? No, not yet. Usually you do see something. And there's even a little bench up there you can sit on and watch the trains. Cool. Nice. Nice and chilled out though. Shouldn't be too much further to Crouch Hill, and the speed should soonish go back up as well. I've had enough of the 30 already. Here's Crouch Hill. Here we go. Obviously where the platform here used to be longer, but not anymore. Here we are. Try to get a fairly nice stop again. And there we are. Cool, right, set that to that. Open doors. And up next is Upper Hollow, and we've actually lost time as well. But you always seem to lose time. It's always between Black Horse Road and South Tottenham where you lose time. I don't know if it doesn't factor in the 20 mile per hour limit. And get the door shut. And off we go again. Let's go. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it so far. And if you are, feel free to leave a thumbs up. As yeah, I suppose it will help the YouTube algorithm promote the Dovetail Games sales stream more. Which is good. We want more people involved with Train Sim World. Which I mean, there's loads more people coming into it now. Developers as well. I mean, if you look sort of what 5 years, not 5 years ago, 4 years ago. It was literally just Dovetail Games releases, but now you've got Rivet, you've got Skyhook, you've got Just Trains, Train Sim Germany. Who else? That's sort of the main one. I feel like that's the main ones. But now, yeah, you've got Alan Thompson's Sim coming, High Iron Simulations for sort of US stuff. It's sort of just growing and growing, the Train Sim world. Developer roster, I suppose, as the community grows as well, which is great to see. I feel like did we miss the speedboard? Oh no, there it is there. And then up to 55, although saying that is Upper Holloway, so let's not speed up now, otherwise I think we won't stop there. There is the penultimate stop up a Holloway. It's got a fairly long platform compared to some of the stations on here. Well, they've still got the disused bit. There we go. Yeah, that would do. Here we are. And you've got the old signal box as well. And up next is Gospel Oak for 6:44. So we should actually get there on time. I don't think it takes 5 minutes to get to Gospel Oak. I mean, it is a bit more of a gap away, but it's like quick. Cool, and let's go Gospel Oak next. It's up to 55, hooray! Well, that's not for long though. So basically, you got the little siding here. Once that ends, or close enough, it then comes down to 40, and then down to 20, and then like, well, you want to be going about 10-15 miles an hour into the into Gospel Oak. So we can speed that up for the time being. Probably get it to 55 and then drop it straight back down. Yeah, and then drop the speed down. So I believe this is the junction here. If you were going over to the Midland Main Line, you'd go off to the left here. So most of the freight services go off down there. There's another overground service. It's quite good timing, sort of just as we're coming in, that's going out. So it means now the platform's free. And it'll come down to 20 miles an hour. It's actually a hidden speedboard, I think. But where that next signal is, there's a little bridge. And there's a 20 sort of tucked behind that. So I'll pop that down even more. Platform B. What's B? Bay. Yeah, B for Bay. Yeah, the 20, there's the 20 there. It's like, really, you can basically barely see it, but it is there. Cheeky old speedboard. At 50, it's going to be bang on an hour as well. Spot on. There we go. And there it is. There's Gospel Oak. Which, yeah, is where you join up with the North London line, so you can see another overground service there, but that'll be one over to what was that, Richmond and Stratford, I think this North London line is. So sort of a busy, quite a busy station, Gospel Oak, for 3 platforms. Every 15 minutes on this one, and every 10 minutes or so on the other platforms. It's quite a cool place to watch the trains, and it's got a cool station sort of building to it, or interior as well, which we'll take a look at actually, just quickly. There we go, Gospel Oak, all change. DRA on, set all the lights as they should be, so off, on, you go to there and you can go out. Right, that's that shut down. Did that register? No, deregister. There we go. And we should be able to keep the doors open as well. So yeah, here's the North London side of things, or the North London line side of things. So that's free roam. And you've got a really nice interior to this station. Yeah, look at this down here. It's really sort of dingy here. And look at this here. It's just a really, really pretty looking station. Or, well, I suppose it might not seem pretty, but sort of within the game, the way it looks nice. You're probably all like thinking, "You're mad. That is not pretty," but it's I don't know. It's cool. Well, that is going to be it from me. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. Oh yeah, there's the North London stuff, and there's the Goblin. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Goblin line, it's on sale. Feel free to check it out if you have enjoyed seeing it. Links can be found, I'm sure, to other Dovetail streams, other. But yeah, I suppose stay in if you're watching this on the sales event, as I'm sure there'll be an ambassador or a developer after this. But thanks to Dovetail Games for the opportunity to showcase the Goblin line. Apart from that, I've been the British Ace, Joe. Hopefully we'll see you whenever we're on again. See you all and take care. Bye guys.
Hello everybody, I think it's wrong, and I just can't start these things wrong because I could have fun eating this thing on, which is like, I don't know what was just like, great to get done and get around to your client is still doing. Okay, and don't you guys have posting as I know if let's try and sing a try so I can sing if I can get this properly. Okay. Then documents. It's on, I think like 16 I think that and then alright. But anyway, that's the drinks itself. And content creating. I do YouTube, I do tricks. Also I think TikTok. Probably everyone. And speaks accounts. Okay, so I do just arrange that dance. Just talk about my speech. This is counts. So if I don't cut so I do if I can write that do that. Yeah, we're going next. And thanks. So should be found to the thanks and so should be that thing but that's good I can tweet and I can get skates of points on down. That's okay. Oh shoot, he's being not good. This is about so end up talking and then also it's like it could be good too. But as I try to drink wrong, I can find out tricks. I need to eat. And then YouTube as a to eat as well. And then it's like I do in YouTube. I do create one trying tricks and grind 5 kingdoms. It's a 5 half-game program like a lot of there has been a couple of and they instantly got the ending to that train. This was like because it gets the correct things great. If you haven't played Plastic Spectrum, it's like it's like so this kind of thing since I got the custom that up wrong. And there's speeding crates and soon. So it's trying to get maybe fog. I don't think I got a screenshot. Actually, I think. I think like not too much photo range because the could read like photo links. Like I don't think Photo then fix the maybe issue with photo range, but still I think it's still not right frog. So next to so it does read to frog it seems like nuts. So I think Peninsula conduct then. So this is the I'm going to 2016. I don't know what was the starts on the segments. So I think that's starts today and Goblin, history, alter and record brain. And I can still think time like the start and start capturing some that way. I got anything scheduled on the line. Let's go. So I just been getting some done lots of time. Yeah, I think it's quite. I can see that's the case. I think sometimes I think arguments and things being like so I've like probably I think I put like a cognitive filter so that way you can if you make some right from again. Because I don't really trying some things like something. So getting there, this day is going to bring was I don't know what there was I don't probably playing SBAs. Some junctions. This right. And I'm seeing the rain as well. So anything correcting right was like the right act right. And the next few weeks. It's going to go right. I mean, the drinks in got all the right things like. I got such a point for being that was for being sin, like a turn to rain. So that was like. It has been fun nights since like there's like cartoon. As a problem was like this wouldn't seem like a big type fragment. I can saying that it doesn't get to the skies as a threat, so I can scan it. Okay, those gates are kind of it. right going on 17 feet. Also, I was like, I don't think like you got the extra stone. The giant sites are going into the terrain and free. And then it comes like the plants of stone. The 6 cents like for because for the two cats that have the sense extraction add-on as to the to drinks in a Boston. Yeah, so I got this one. Yeah, I don't so what the things. So maybe that cross down. Oh, got some rain. Alright, I think that's I hope that they have that think so. It's only probably to account what it got at the same some fun. This rate is like I don't know, sometimes I can like get to a person, but this rate is 16%. But it's 16%. It's 10. And then I was writing it's a 28 got the instructing the Paracons. And the as well. I think there's like yeah, that's like a real front thing that came out like looking down like how like instincts like getting into and all that, but and then I think I didn't like trying against alien. I was like I was like, oh god dang, like let's have thing cranked to 50,000 feet at that time. I probably think because then you're going to be using is that right? Or that? So I think the doing this area, so you can just go barely. This is a little different. Strong and cause like going to the drinks and then also you see the for the drink that's in area. So I got so San Francisco. So everything's staying in 4 lanes. Straight next. I think I'm not so to find a link. Okay, so I just got so long. That's what happened. I don't know because I think kind of struggling down thanks. Let's go into Suburban. Yeah, I think there's been around like ranks. I don't practically it's for chicks coming. And I'm probably not going with like they're going it's like you're coming because like they can't get songs like don't play songs in. But it's still ain't second coming. So it's not gonna be long term something Goblin. Sounds like 2 of them. Go try to do an instrument. Straight off. Hit the points. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, right can stop down. I don't think those things are probably still being. Okay. I think this is right. Right. Look at that. Like. Yeah, so. That was like. That sounds like super stuck at the day. Look, this skanks. Was that correct? Alright, so I guess games like I guess translating with 3 seconds off. I can also after the stop. And then next stop is done. I can make like if I like it's eight. So to this things like I choose shape anything that's good. I was like it's kind of wrangling. It's on stop. And 6 lanes. This is like it's like there's another thing I want to get some points already because Perry goes still Perry. Perry. All right, and Lawrence does say it was like possibly like last thing like I ain't married. I ain't married. And also I was like if that it's just like that's out people on that. Cause I don't think outside I was like a dope on the rent or that. Then it's like something flex fight sex stuff. The program was like cause I know I was like that. Because I have already, I ran instigate to rank beats. I ran to the beach, right? Yeah, that was like, I ran that because like, the train was like, coming on them. Yeah, so that's like, what happened. Secondary does pick the knockoff the highest air constant in this degree that this was probably the first route that has like saying like air constants. So I'm going to sing skyline and sing it to him. Gosh, where I want. I think they can do like affect the island audience. It's like if we have tight things, I can't happen to like I ain't. Coast. And things like it doesn't affect me. I was like, go to it. Terrible rates. So it should be like right around gone. So it looks those building children to catch and die. It's on the way. Watch out, fucking can skate some turn on a tank. That's bad, is that like giants. But I can tell really on. This guy's going up to Suburban. Past that. That's fine. That's all fine. I fucking can do that and back around bricks, flooring, good. Second time. I think things like guns, like yeah, I like to do like second zone so I can stay with the time current. I think there's like alright, so I'm back that way, so I can scan up and down zone. Nothing exists. All things going wrong. Constructing 8. I'm doing 8. From 50 per 8. So, actually, I can have that come to this stream. And I'm doing things, drink 6 excellence to selling his own. So just, so I can subscribe today and we can go. If Fulton prints to cat as a ceiling, and then it's going to it, I do like more strings. I wish I do tricks are range, extend range because I wish I don't strong on So most of the time doing watching stream, it's like, probably most of the time I do like this game. We should probably do like a very like a quick stream on something like that, I think. But then I also do one cut right videos on YouTube, that's the game. I do everything reconciling mixing pasta kind because I could be mistake right. Not explain that. Not explain that. It's still excellent. Doing like prank on that. So I got like I think I got I was like not gonna try do like next thing comments I had to, but then next thing. Like, stop. So I do like spectacle crossing, great crossing line. So that's like the take the right that we probably can do like do 16 so don't have that going to Auto. This is okay, I can see actors, that's why I didn't like talk to subtypes, most case, because like, I feel like then, after like, well, I kind of like seeing what was like, at the time, like what was like, the everything copies, like, you know, but I can tell that probably like, has some stuff like, state tools. That's why I think it has to be because I was like do I'm sure that could be doing like a baby thing sometimes. Concerned that Google runs that co-ops like under like behind. Maybe runs it. I actually if they do like the train across the going rails, like they putting the trains on the right, the rail edge. I wonder how fast it can go. I just think I'm going to see like odd, seeing the self-experience. The captain. What the I'm talking about? That thing's on. In front of their eyes. I think it could be. I don't know. That could be. I got him. Good night. Right? Probably go time it takes back since time I've been. Yeah, I was saying that the trains like couldn't go fixing that again. But then cause I thought like the container maybe like mechanics. Mechanics that's like I just can't close things on. Things like time to do that. To bring it start. Let's go. Stop program would be so that's around answer okay that's so the string next stop again. stop at Suburban. This is where this segment will be completed. Yes, I was going to been to Suburban, but I haven't been, no, I haven't taken the car train out. All going, got I rolled down, get to and down. I then got the timetable. I don't think I got that. I mean, it's I just been arranged. I've been off the last, so I think. Just could be. I was putting back up instant two from the crossing. And then I was saying was using cable, it was constantly from extinct, rank, all that, so I was going. So things intend two runs for me. Yeah, so I'm driving around 6 then, so I'm around 6. I'll try. I get the longer distance. I'm going to South America to Peru. So things are going, so that going to bring scratch. So this thing's not going to get scrap on. That's good. That's good news. So I don't know if I'm going to have to go to Peru. I'm going to go back to Riverside. But where can you find so that we will be able to send them? This is one place I know to get down to don't crap. It's frustrating because then opened the pranks. Because everything seems like one of the things that the program we're doing, not necessarily doing it. It's going to be set back to lap. So this is still, I think, yeah, I can get straight in for saying, I'll try that across. But I'm going to say that. They're calling the active song on the front side. Got the extra blanks. And I was I need to run, I'm using, used to kind of driving. Because I should be using to trade because the comes that could rock all that. But yeah, that's good. always seen people around like goes down and get on the way, I think. We don't like gosh. Oh like but I think a calculating after at the ends like right. I'm sorry. Because technically I shouldn't do it at chapter 12. I'm not sure it was like off or was like correct. I say it'll get done. But then maybe after saying like I agree it was like probably the captain at the conversations for weeks of that time. And since then I also always think that this company's like backcountry that I was sure it was like was going things going up in Congress. Alright, so my friends go around and then finally meet some afterwards. But then again, I probably agree thing. So I can kind of try and probably get them things on. Because that's the actions I like. Making things like it was like time constraint. That's why I like doing things that is going to be like it took 5 minutes. You can't be doing I feel like they have to be a jump to do that. This is like I think all the techniques like except for me because there's like no blank this person. But then again, I think it's think so? There was probably restaurants that were like I don't really still I get it. Point. So it was like it's in a railroad, so I probably was like an object there. So moving back this track. Oh, it concerns zone, I think that. That was like Wells catch up that time. I know sometimes like don't turn down hearing. Google trouble crossings on the catching river results. So I was talking down most catching rock out. So going to, I think this is ranks. If I don't have a country, this is ranks, then we go second climb, then cross bank. Alright, so mechanics. Okay, see what was. No, got it isn't. It's right. As a recurring date, so you're going. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I probably didn't talk for like around. For like. Around a half long. So really, it's like going. We're gonna see what happens. Experience. Recreational, I can stay like experience. So happens. That's like, yeah, I could have missed that road, but I think like I think it's also like, because he's like, it's not as well that being like, fucking something that to do. As like seconds. As long. So I got a function going on 2 lanes. Sometimes I can get some like the center zone. Because like for these parts line is like off. It's the that time. And think it's good because maybe it's ain't like it could like good bad because I'm saying the cat time. Get ants. Gallery. Look, it's alt. Consent. probably only things again. I can see that. There's possibly that stuff like again. It's going subplates and flex subplates. It's going to treat things like. No, there's a lockdowns. I got lieutenants, what happened? I'm still didn't school. Alright. I just kind of want to get the brains. Alright. So I just kind of I can like things like that I didn't cut so that's that was like cold. So thanks for talking against all of the circuits. Just going to suck on the line. And yeah, so I guess I'd say thanks for doing it again. That's a bit late. What? Okay, this bitch again. Sorry, I didn't like that. But I can find the plans, like get things on that. Drinks, YouTube, and renting eat. Sometimes like Instagram, treat extra contact presents. It's on. Also like like Karen actions. So what you can find the things like that. Hey, that's that thing and bye bye. Just hoping that next thing and don't do. Yeah, that's it for now. Bye bye.